So today we're actually going to be doing this cute little mold. These are my ice cream cones. I have a customer that loves these, so she put in a request for these, and I'm going to be making them in birthday cake scent. I do use real sprinkles, and I did get these from Walmart. They were in the clearance, and I just use them at free will. These are my scents. I know it's a birthday cake scent, but to enhance what I have, I kind of add different stuff. I have another birthday cake scent, and I also have vanilla, but I might not need the vanilla. I have a buttercream for that the creaminess of it. So these are the scents that we're gonna mix together to make these. These are always so fun to make. Clean my hands because I don't want people saying, you don't clean your hands. Yeah, I do. This is hand sanitizer for all the germaphobes. Clean it. You don't have to do this. I already know what the measurements for these are because I measured them already. Each one of these is like 25 grams. So that's what is gonna go in here. I can put some in here. I actually got this little cup. Don't talk about me now. I got this cup from Temu. Matter of fact, let me clean this out. I usually keep alcohol on hand to clean out to clean out my jars, to clean out new things that I'm gonna be using. So that's what I try and do. So I'm gonna go. Okay, so I've cleaned this out. It's my alcohol. And I keep like this in a bottle because I also make soap. So it's easier to have this big old bottle. And I just keep it. And here's my little cup. It's just gonna make this easier to pour these. So I won't make a mess. Let's hope I don't make a mess. I still may make a mess. I don't know why I had this on there still. It's just something about keeping the top on something. I don't know what. Okay, so I'm gonna put some of this in here. See? This. Okay, so I try to put just, a little bit in there. Like so. And it's not a lot. It's more here than needs to be, which is no big deal because all that I don't use, I can put back into my container. For me, I stir my wax. I usually put wax paper down because it makes for easy cleanup. It's kind of making this definitely messy, so don't let anybody tell you different. This wax paper I got from $1. Okay, so I poured the amount of wax I think I'm gonna need. Here's my fragrance oil. I'm gonna pour that in here as such. Pour. You wanna make sure you get it, because fragrance oil is expensive, so make sure you get everything out of there. I used to keep a trash bag. And you stir for 2 minutes. You always stir for 2 minutes or more. And I'm just gonna stir this up, stir this up, stir this up. Stir. And you want to stir slow. You want to stir evenly to ensure that you're getting your fragrance oil into all your wax. Stir. Sometimes when you're doing wax melts and the wax that you use, as you can see, is getting that cooling look right here. So you just want to be sure that you watch that. Stir. This does not seem like enough. We'll see if I need more. I have more that's already on the stove because I'm gonna be doing a couple other wax melts because fall is definitely upon us, and I want to try and get a head start. I'm never on time with my fall stuff. Well, it was this time because I did a fall sale that nobody partook in. Like, seriously, people, who doesn't want fall stuff in the summertime? But anywho, I love, 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 love doing my fall donuts. They come out the cutest. I'm gonna put that right there. And now, let me get the area clear. This one is out because we don't need this right now. I'm gonna pour this over here. And I'm just gonna pour these. And this is why you also have use some wax paper down, because honey, you make a mess sometimes when you're pouring.
To live life with joy. Let's clear the air about air. Unlike Febreze, Lysol Air Sanitizer is the only product uniquely formulated to eliminate odors and kill 99.9% of viruses and bacteria in the air.
I'm pretty sure I'm gonna need some more wax. Definitely gonna need more wax. I'm gonna go and put some more in here because we need some more wax to fill that one. I did not add any extra fragrance oil because it was enough in here. I'm gonna fill it all the way to the top. I don't think I need to pour too much more in any of these because we don't want them to be too full. I'm gonna put that down like that. Now at this point you can add some of the sprinkles, but I'm gonna wait and let it start to cool just a little so that we can actually see them, because if I add them, they're just gonna fall all the way in, which is so bad. But let's see, I just go straight to the bottom. And we're gonna do something else with these, which I'll show you guys what I'm gonna do to make it look like an actual ice cream cone. So that's all that I'm gonna put on there for now. I'm gonna let these cool some more, and then I'll add some on the back. Okay. So we're gonna demold. This is the second set. This is the first set right here. And demold this set. Demold that. So I have all of these. And my customer wants 6 of these. And I'm gonna show you how look at that. This is what I'm gonna do. Oh, crap. Okay, so I let this sit too long. Put this back on the fire. So in this particular clip of the video, I am doing the voiceover because I am using the frother, and the frother is so noisy. I'm just taking the wax and I'm using the frother to achieve the look that I want with the wax. The wax actually was cooling far too fast, so I had to use a heat gun to melt it down, froth it some, and then you're gonna see I'm getting the heat gun there. I'm gonna just put the heat gun on it for a couple seconds, and it's gonna like melt it down. And then I'm gonna get my frother and I'm just gonna continue to froth it to achieve. It's like a whipped wax, but not all the way whipped. Is pretty much what it is. And I just like the look of it on these particular items here. So now I'm gonna get my frother, which I got from the TikTok shop for $1 and some change. Don't sleep on the TikTok shop. Get a lot of little stuff there. And I'm just going to use it for a couple seconds. You're going to see me. I'm going to show it to you what it looks like. It really does have like a milky, frothy look to it, which is what I want. I thought it was unique and made the ice cream cones look like ice cream cones. So there, you can see that it's turning white. I'm going to actually, that's going to be about as much as I'm going to froth with that because I don't need it to be all the way whipped. It's like at the stage just before you get to whip. And I'm going to take those and I'm going to dip those in there. There it is right there. And as you can see, it's all frothy looking like milk of some sort, which is the look that I was going for. So I'm okay with that. And I'm just going to do that. And then you're going to see me get the donuts. And I'm just going to go ahead and start dipping those. Just taking the excess wax off. And then I'm just going to... I am really frothing it up, honey. You don't really have to froth for a long time. I think because I had initially melted the wax so far back to where it was, I had to froth it that long because I just usually let it cool for about maybe 2 minutes and then I'm able to just froth for a couple seconds. There it is. That's the look that I wanted for the wax. I didn't want it to be whipped. I just needed it to be froth. And there I am going to dip it. And it looks like a little ice cream. It looks like ice cream right on top of the cone. And I'm going to dip all of those. Some of them I am going to be able to add sprinkles. The thing about this technique, because there's so much air in it, it cools really, really quick. So if you're going to add anything, you kind of have to make sure you either add it as you go along or you just omit the adding that because that wax cools really quick because you pretty much whipped a lot of air into it. So it's going to cool down and harden quicker than you probably want it to. And then there I am trying to add these. You see the sprinkles are not sticking. Some of those, just only a couple of those is going to stick on because like I said, the wax has started to solidify. So you want to be sure, see, that if you're going to add sprinkles, you kind of do it like right away. And that's what they look like. They're so stinking cute. My customer loves those. And that is each ice cream cone is 25 grams. So you can get maybe about 3 uses depending on how you cut the pieces. Or if you cut the pieces at all, that's totally up to you. And I also have, oh my God, I have ice cream. Those are donuts with the ice cream. I'm sorry, the birthday cake flavor. I don't know why I said ice cream. It's because I'm looking at the ice cream cones. But with the birthday cake scent, not flavor, scent. Oh, geez, God. And I also have a new thing that I do, which are popsicles. So, but that's it. That's why I did the voiceover, because you weren't going to be able to hear what the noise in the back.
Clumsy by Rodman as well. It's just you have to be so careful.
These are so cute. I have 2 left. Okay, so that's ready to go now. Let's just not even play about it. And they're packed.